Humans often assume they dominate the world, always at the top of the food chain. But here's the catch. The animal kingdom doesn't care about the food chain. Picture this. You're alone at night, wandering through a forest. You feel a chill run down your spine. In that moment, you stop feeling like the hunter and start feeling like the prey. We all know there are some bad mother lovers that can tear us apart in seconds. Some of them are huge, some of them are small, some of them are even cute. Let's start with a cute one, the polar bear. They're so cute that a multi-billion-dollar soda company has used them as their mascot for years. Some even say, why the friend face if no friend? But polar bears are not cartoons. They are apex predators in a world where almost nothing else can survive. They are massive, fast, and always hungry. Other wild animals usually avoid humans. Polar bears actively hunt humans to feed on them. That's scary. They can smell you from miles away. They can swim for hours in freezing water. They can sprint on ice like Usain Bolt. And if one has decided you're food, you don't get to argue. And just in case you were thinking, okay, but that's the Arctic. I don't live on ice. Cool, then meet the hippopotamus. Nature's baby-faced killer. It looks like an inflatable pool toy. People think fat and sleepy. The truth? The hippo is a 3,000-pound rage engine with a mouth that can tear a lion apart in a single bite. Hippos kill way more people than lions. They don't even eat you. They're not hunting. They're just violently antisocial. You get too close to their space, you're gone. You get between a mother and her calf, gone. You float past in a canoe and make eye contact, you'll be surprised to see they move faster than your boat before you're gone. That giant yawn they do, that's not cute, that's a warning label. Let's continue with something that really wants to eat you, the saltwater crocodile. This isn't just a reptile, this is a living fossil with one personality trait, ambush. A saltwater croc can grow up to 23 feet and weigh around 2,200 pounds. That's basically a small dinosaur. It doesn't chase you. It doesn't roar and pose like a T-Rex in a movie. It just waits under the water. Then, without warning, it explodes upward, grabs you and drags you under. No warning, no dramatic struggle, just silence and bubbles. To a crocodile, you are not human. You are something to feast upon. And if you're thinking, I'll just stay out of the river, smart. So we step onto land for another reptile, the Komodo dragon. Komodo dragons are the largest reptiles on Earth, and they hunt with patience that should honestly bother you. They don't have to tear you apart right away, they just bite you once. Their mouths are full of bacteria and venom that can bring an elephant to the ground. So here's the play, bite and wait. They literally follow you while you die. That's not a chase, that's a countdown. Imagine getting tagged by a lizard and dying. Komodos are big, but size isn't everything. Sometimes horror comes in a little shell you could pick up with 2 fingers. Say hello to the cone snail. This is the sneakiest animal on this list. They are tiny, around 8 inches. They live all over the world, in oceans and tropical seas. You expect to fear a shark. You do not expect to fear a seashell. The cone snail has a tiny harpoon tooth loaded with venom strong enough to shut down your nervous system. You reach into shallow water, touch the pretty shell, feel a sting, and you'll die within 5 minutes. I'm not even joking. In 5 minutes, you will die if you can't find an antidote. I mean, if you can't invent an antidote, because there is no cure for its poison. No roar, no chase, no warning. Just, you touched it and now you're dead. And since we're already in the water, let's talk about the creature Hollywood loves, the great white shark. The great white is not a mindless killer. It's worse. It's efficient. They've been around for 70 million years and never evolved, because they're perfect just the way they are. It's designed to strike from below, hit you with the force of a bus, rip out something important, and then back off while you bleed. You are slow, fragile in the water. You are basically a floating meat. Yes, shark attacks are rare, but from the shark's point of view, that's not mercy. That's you weren't worth the calories. Because you really weren't. They prefer high-fat animals like seals. There's a difference between mercy and just not being worthy. We started with a bear. Let's end with one. Meet the grizzly bear. Grizzlies are muscle with fur. They have the speed of a cheetah, the strength of a gorilla, and the bite of a tiger. Also, don't forget the claws. They can unalive you with a single swipe. They can outrun you. They can outclimb you. Most of the time, they don't want to attack you. The problem is, most of the time is not all of the time. Get too close to a cub? Gone. Walk up on one? Gone. Wander near food it wants? Yep, you guessed it. Gone. You want to hear the worst part? They won't kill you first. They'll eat you alive. Yeah, that's a bad way to be gone. So, what do all these animals have in common? It's not that they're evil. None of them are bad. A polar bear isn't cruel. It's starving. The hippo isn't a psychopath. It's territorial. The crocodile just doing what crocodiles have done for millions of years.